Thank you, Madam Commissioner, dear Ylva. At the request of the President of the French Republic, we met with the ministers of Home Ministers and Immigration Ministers. So it was an extraordinary JHA Council, plus the Schengen countries, to look at the Ukrainian situation and also to take decisions which allow us to cope with the major difficulties being faced by these countries that we're experiencing all over the EU. People who have temporary protection as decided by our Council at the beginning of March. During the Council, we had a new discussion with the Ukrainian Home Minister, who described the very difficult situation which his country is experiencing from the point of view of his ministry and what he has to manage. And he also made recommendations, and he also thanked the EU and the Commission for their support and for the reception of the refugees in the EU. So we were able to explain to him what we are going to continue to do. I've talked to the Commissioner since the last Council and over the weekend as well. I would really like to thank the Commission services for having made very practical proposals that the Commissioner will unveil and that we have adopted today. And we saw that there was unanimity on the decisions which the Commission will be taken. The Member States will provide all their support. There were four topics that the Presidency wanted to address. One was financing. To support financially as best possible both the Member States and the people who are fleeing Ukraine, be they Ukrainians or resident there. And the Commission clarified a certain number of things which satisfy us, even though we think that we can go further at a second phase if things are prolonged. The second is the registration of persons benefiting from EU temporary protection. At the moment, it's only national registration, so there is no knowledge from one country to another for security reasons as well, so that we can monitor these people. We need the Commission's intervention. And the third is information about refugees and a good coordination in the area of transport. There have been a certain number of indications already that there is housing available and make that information available. And fourthly, security. The humanity that Europe is showing doesn't mean that we shouldn't ask who is arriving in Europe. And in the medium and long term, how can we ensure that these people do correspond to the security criteria that we wish? And the Commission has done a lot of work on this, and we agreed the plan that she proposed unanimously.